There is a term between interest which is passion. So a lot of people, if you ask, I am passionate on these things or I am passionate on, actually it is an interest. So passion is about suffering. If you do design, there are a lot of iteration changes, lot of critic feedbacks that might come. You have to face it. If you face it, if you have to be happy in that, then I started a community called Chai Meet. Chai Meet is specifically only for students, college students who come and have a random conversations. They can have crazy questions, ask crazy questions. I will answer it for 2.5 3 hours. I'll be little tired. I'll have like 2-3 chai at a time.
Hi everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of Stokeret Experts Speak. Today we have with us a guest who has over 20 years of experience in building digital experiences for brands. He has mentored over 1,000 students in helping them build a career in designing. Mr. Yuvaraj, welcome to the studio and thank you so much for taking time out for being with us. First, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, first of all, thank you, Rasmi, for inviting. So, Stokeret is one of the important assets for the students. So, thank you for that. And for introducing myself, I am Yuvaraj Muthu. Most people call me UV, so shortly. And I have spent almost like 2 decades of my life in design industry. And last 8 years, I was working with Kissflow as a head of creative. Now I run my own independent design studio called Payan. So it helps for AI startup founders and companies who want to turn their website and design assets to the growth engines. So basically, what I do in a simple word, I can say is design doesn't need to be look good, so it has to work. So that's my vision at Payan. So Payan is a Tamil word.
It means journey.
It's mean useful. Payan.
Oh, Payan.
Payan
Oh,
is
yes.
Tamil word. It's
Okay.
useful.
I want to first, start with the role that you played in the life of so many students on helping them build a career in design. What is a trend that you have observed, in students? What kind of background or what kind of students should get into this field of design?
So this is very interesting question. Actually, a lot of people used to ask me. First thing is there is no such block or area. So to come to the design, like if we want to be engineer, we have to go college and go for engineering college, do engineering course, right? But when it comes to design, it doesn't need to be like that. So only thing is you need to have that passion for the design. So most people think design in a wrong way. So like it is looks good. So I have to be do it. I have to be designer. That's it.
People think it's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when I interviewed people, they say, I saw in that movie, it looks good. So I want to be that animator or a designer. So, I mean, most of the people like that. Even I was inspired from my senior school friend. He used to do Photoshop a lot. So I went him and saw the design, like I liked it. What is that? He told me this is Photoshop. I went directly to use Photoshop from the schooling days. And now we don't have any blocks, so anybody can be a designer. But one thing is, they need to have that passion around the design. So, meaning there is a term between interest which is passion. So, a lot of people, if you ask, I am passionate on these things or I am passionate on, actually it is an interest. So, passion is about suffering. So, like as you mentioned, like so design. If you do design, there are a lot of iteration changes, lot of critic feedbacks that might come. You have to face it. If you face it, if you have to be happy in that, then you are a designer and can be a designer.
In this area of design, what are the kind of jobs which are available to students today?
So coming to now, it's a AI era. Okay, so now we have a product design, UI UX design, visual design, graphic design is still there, creative design, motion design, and a lot of design is there. Like there are no like 20-25 design fields, but these are the most important design terms fields I can name it. So now, when it comes to AI era, I think who are coming from the college, they have to focus on the every part. So previously, what is design is, I have to go for a visual design, I have to do some marketing website or do some marketing assets. That is done. And if you take product design, you have to go and do some problem solving, and you have to solve the complex problem into simple, like application design, right? Now the design paradigm is completely changed. I think now designers can able to do everything, like a lot of AI tools is there, right?
Yeah.
So now designers has to think about from the broader angle. So maybe they can focus on one area, and maybe like I could use example like biryani shop. If you go to biryani shop, it's named as biryani shop, but they also have fried rice or grilled chicken, everything, right? So similar to that. So they come to design, but when it comes to design after the year or so, they have to broaden the skills using AI tools.
You're speaking about AI. I'm just curious. Today, ChatGPT or Canva AI, it can, if you tell it what you want, it can just create it for you. Is it a problem that number of jobs will become less for designers?
Yes, actually. So, like most of the time, people used to say it enhance users. I totally agree, but actually, it is opposite for the people. Actually, the designers. And it's not about designers. Like every industry is affecting in that, right? But we have to think from the positive side. So, if you do design, like I'm thinking design in two aspects. One is thinking, one is execution. So whatever ChatGPT or Midjourney or whatever tools, right? So it's all the execution part. But yeah, designers have to think what we need. We need it. Even if you take VO3, now it is ruling, right, with the audio. Now you need what you want. Then only you can give the prompt. Otherwise, you can't do anything, right? So one thing I always believe in ideas, not in tools. So tools can be like I started with Photoshop 7. Now like Figma is came. Tomorrow maybe another tool might come, right? So we have to believe in idea. So how I stay abstract is that I follow the route. I believe in ideas. I believe in thinking, the creative side, not in the tools expertise.
Anybody and everybody today takes up designing. I meet engineers who are designers, who I meet, people. In fact, I met the accounts guy who was in designing. There are so many people, right? There's such a clutter. How in today's market can a student differentiate themselves in order to stand out and get a job?
Yeah, that's what I initially told. Like, there is a difference between interest versus passion. Like, whoever is accountant or interior designer, they have the interest. That's it. Even I might interest in tech, right? So similar to that, they are interested in the design. But designers have that passion. They've put details. They put nuances. So designers only know that. So that's what the craftsmanship. So now, I mean, the craftsman, I mean, there are, as you mentioned, there are a lot of crowd in the industry. But for me, there is less craftsmanship is there in the industry. So
You mean the thinkers are very less?
yeah, thinkers and the detail oriented, like an artist. Think about artists, right? So how detailed, if you go for a exhibition, you're able to see how much effort they put in, right? You didn't understand the art, but if you think detail, you know how much thinking he put, how much effort he put, and everything you able to get that. So that's what the design is. I think that is a part is right now is missing actually. So craftsmanship is missing because now we are more into a quantity part. So deliver it, deliver. No, actually, what we are missing is the craftsmanship. Whoever using AI who has craftsmanship, they will rule the design industry in going forward.
You have mentored over 1,000 students. What do you do to handhold these students? How do you help them? What is the process you take them through?
So before I'm telling the mentoring, why I doing that mentoring. So after one point of time, I used to mentor my peers in the office. I work in a service company, so I used to mentor. After that, I came to the point I did a lot to them. So later, the role is getting little saturated. So at that point, I want to do something like I have. You always use that analogy. So if you fill the glass, it will
Overflow.
overflow. So I don't want to waste the water. So I have to fill the other glasses. So I have a lot of knowledge a lot of experience in the design. Like I solve a lot of problems. I design for big brands. I design for US, UK brands and every lot of big brand. I want to share that knowledge. I want to share that experience. So they want to know. Then I thought, okay, why can't I do that? So then I started doing it in some platforms. So people can book a call and talk to me. And I used to tell them, mentor them a lot. I think two of them even got a job. Like they have like two calls with me. At the time, actually, I was doing for free at the beginning, even for free, like for years, 2 years, 3 years, I was doing it free. And in that, two people got a job. And later, designers are asking similar questions. So, as you mentioned, lot of quantity people are coming. So, I am saying whatever, I mean, if I am saying to the one person, the next call I'm doing to the same person. So what I did is I spent my entire Saturday for 1.5 years. I spent my entire years for only for mentoring. From morning to evening, I block my calendars. So for mentoring alone. I don't know, I mean, why I'm doing it. I'm not getting money, no, nothing. I'm just doing it for happiness. Because money is I'm getting from my salary. It's good, it's enough for me. But I want to do something for society. So first I want to take care of myself. I'm good. My family is good. My friend is good. Okay, now the society. Okay, I will take care of that. So in the way I'm doing that mentoring. Later, I thought, okay, I have to expand the idea. Then I started a community called Chai Meet. Chai Meet is specifically only for students, college students who come and have a random conversations. They can have crazy questions, ask crazy questions. I will answer it for 2.5, 3 hours. I'll be little tired. I'll have like 2, 3 chai at a time. So we will go some place like Chai Kings or another some chai places. Random conversation, no agenda.
How
So
big is your community?
now we have like 70 to 80. Like last 1 year, I didn't do things because when I working at the company, a lot of strategy changes I need to focus on, and I'm also started building something. I need to focus on myself, so I stopped it. The time it is around 80 people, and I also runs a community actually. So I also runs a community design community. I am part of lot of communities. I go as a speaker. They will invite me like a chief guest, and I do lot of stuff like that. Like if you take now Chennai has become a kind of hub of the designers. We have a solid number of designers in
Oh,
Chennai. Like we have
really?
6 to 7 design communities.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So we have a lot of, and I'm super happy about. I'm also, I mean, a lot of people contributed it, but I am so happy about. I was also part of that growing ecosystem. Yeah, and so this is what about the design mentoring.
So, what do you teach them?
Actually,
I
first
mean, I know you can't share everything, but there must be some 2 or 3 key pillars that you focus on, no, for the students.
So first thing is, if you want to be designer, first thing the skill set is empathy. You have to be empathized person. Design is a empathy. You have to think from the other's angle. Okay. So when it comes to mentoring, I will be a listener, observer. I won't talk much. Even someone booked a call. They spoke like 30 minutes. After that, now you understand my problem, right? After 30 minutes.
Ah,
So
okay.
they will spoke a lot for 30 minutes. So I try to understand their problem because it is their problem or their company problem or whoever the problem is. I try to understand their problem. I told some steps for the next steps. So go and take these 10 steps, do it. For example, if you want to go to Tiruchi, take a car and have a milestone. Okay? Go to Melmaruthur or Chengalputtu, next to Melmaruthur or Viluppuram. Okay? Then Ulundarpedi, then only you go Tiruchi. Don't directly go to Tiruchi. Lot of designers want to be designer in next day or 3 months or later. So it won't happen. It happened like a year or 2 years or 3 years. Okay, so I'll tell about like this. Tell the process actually. So they will take care of it. I think 30 to 40% people will do it. Another 60% will don't do it. So still doing the same mistakes.
So you spoke about AI and technology revolutionizing the area of design. What kind of skill sets should a student build or courses they can do to be relevant to this transformation in the design industry because of AI?
And one more thing I want to share about before this is skill set is I used to say you have to be, if you want to be designer, you have to be in a two-way. Whether you go to creative problem solver or creative visual doer. Okay. Now the new term is problem seeker. So problem seeker is now designers own can be a designer. So designers can also be a builder. Okay. Now a lot of tools like Lovable is a tool. Designers can design something and import it to the Lovable. Lovable can build a prototype product itself. So they can do some Microsoft product or something.
Okay.
So they can do something like that. So the skill set is they have to be curious. They have to be curious and they have to know what is happening in the trend. So most of the designers are not doing that. So they do, and even I'm like looking for a design, like out of 90 profiles, 80 profiles look similar. Only in 10 profile is kind of fine average. So they have to be up to the trend. So what is happening? Even for example, previously they used to send portfolio in PDF or website, right? Now they can build a product on one AI tool. They can send me the product. Hey, Yuvi, I am the one who find out the problem of the product. I am the one who designed the product. I am the one who developed the product. So it's interesting, right?
That's amazing.
That's how people has to
Differentiate themselves.
differentiate themselves. Like they have to be a problem seeker. I think in the future, most of the designers will be a founders.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a very big, bold statement to make.
So for sure, because now we are moving in that era. So designers can do every aspects of the area, right? So they can also use the AI, leverage it, and build something on their own, and they can sell it in the market.
So students and freshers, who are embarking on this career of design, would it be better that they work in an agency first or work in a corporate environment, or they should just start freelancing from the beginning? What is the best path? First 2, 3 years in any career is better to learn, right? But where will the learning happen for a fresher?
Okay, maybe for me, I worked on service company at the beginning. The problem is, I don't know what industry is there. I mean, I'm saying like 15 to 18 years back, I'm saying.
Yeah.
I didn't know what company is this. Only problem, every designer at the beginning is, I want to get a job. That's it. It doesn't need to be SaaS. It doesn't need to be our e-commerce. It doesn't need to be freelance or anything. I want to get a job. I want a salary, right? So very few have the different mindset. So I want to work in this company, in this SaaS or this part, right? So I would suggest I want them to practice a lot. I like even I used to have Dhoni as an analogy. Dhoni is a well-known person. He's when I'm
As
fan
a
of
god of
yeah, god of
cricket,
cricket as well, right? But still, he is going for training in the morning. He's the captain, ex-captain. Now, even though he don't have that hierarchy or he went to the cricket training for every morning at the first time, right? So it doesn't need to be, oh, you are a captain, you don't need to do. So designer has to practice every day. So what I do is, what I tell designers is, don't be like a street cricketer. First, practice it. Practice in the streets. Then the stadium is like office or work. So then only you can go and play in stadium with all the audience like peers. So that's how we use to do that. Yeah.
So, as I mentioned to you earlier, I think one of the toughest jobs to do there is a creative job. A student, a fresher, or even 1 year experience people can undergo a slump where they don't know how to proceed, especially, in this kind of a career. How should you handle this kind of a scenario? What do you advise students?
I mean, I handle a lot of things like that. So first thing is they have a lot of information. Meaning, if you go YouTube, if you type design, you get 1,000 videos.
Yeah.
If you search for Figma, you have 10,000 videos. But you didn't know what is A, what is B, what is C, right? What is the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. So first they need to know that. So they have to find a right path. What they're going to do, what type of field or company or whatever it is, they have to find out. Then where you are going. So now you know, okay, what are the skill set I need to do? So the fundamentals. You don't need to be 100% perfect designer in 3 months or no. You have to know the foundation. So what is the foundation? So if you take product design, you need to be an empathizer, you need to be a problem solver, you need to be better at UX. Okay, if you want to be a visual designer, you have to do website really well with the UX psychology mindset. And if you want to be a creative designer, you have to think concepts really well. So you need to know the fundamentals. I think every design fundamentals are quite similar. Like if you take the idli batter, it's a batter. We can use, do dosa or sambar idli or idli, right? So something like that. It's a foundation. We can do whatever we can. So something like that in design. In the beginning, we need to focus on one, and we can have to broaden that area.
In Mary, I speak to a lot of experts, who talk about how to get hired in that industry. One of the common problems that I listen to is that a lot of students today are not able to communicate. Communication challenge is a big hurdle in getting hired. Is that also true in design industry?
Actually, true.
Okay.
Because I was also one affected in that. Because I don't know much about the English. I won't talk. Now I am fine. But in the beginning, I won't talk. I have stage fear. Okay. So the problem is, in the beginning, it doesn't need to be a problem. After a year or 1.5 years, it might be a problem because you used to work directly with a lot of peers. One thing nowadays changed is collaborative work. Previously, it doesn't need to be a collaborative work. But now, if you are building some product, right? For example, if you are redesigning some booking app or something, you need to have a collaboration with your product manager. Okay, you need to have a collaborate with content or some technical person and everyone aspects. Or if you are a visual designer, you work with marketer. So you need to have very good communication. A lot of people confuse about communication. Actually, communication is not about only English, right? Communication is about how you convey. That's how I feel communication is. Communication, a lot of people thinking communication is English. It's one of the way of communication. That's it. So first 1.5 years, they need to focus on how they have to communicate. If some problem, or if something happened, or for example, designers has to be a good seller. Okay, so you put a lot of design work and you did amazing work. How do you sell that? How do you know someone you put a lot of effort? Like you don't need to be artist. Artist is like exhibition. He is very famous. Okay, so we go to that exhibition. Oh, he is the one who done. Oh, this is put effort. But someone from the designer, how he can explain the design? So they have to enhance the presentation skills. That is also part of that communication. So I feel it is most important factor for the students who want to become a designer.
What is the one advice you always give the students that you mentor?
Be patient. It doesn't need to be happen in seconds or day or months. No, design. That's what I use. That's some analogy, right? So it has to be practice. I got a job after 3 years. Before I used to practice. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just opening Photoshop, always in Photoshop, doing some Illustrator, doing some creating some logos, icons. I don't know what I'm doing it, but I'm happily doing it. Okay. The second thing is I do it for free. A lot of people at the beginning I do it for free because I want some portfolio. Someone has to trust me. So I want the portfolio. So I do it for free. And then I do for paid work. Then I have the bigger portfolio. Now I have like 200 works. I can show 20 best works to the company. That's how I hired in the beginning actually. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So patience is the important thing. Like they have to practice. They have to practice and have one good mentor. So first one is be patient, and second one is mentor because mentor is, for example, I'm an associate director. Like previous 1 month back. It's been 16 to 18 years to become that. Now, if you take 10 years, can also be associate director. Because if I got the mentor before, I could have come early.
Yeah.
Because he already faced a lot of issues. He learned from that experience, right? So it's fine. That's what I'm mentoring a lot of people. So get enough fast, but put that effort. So have a very good mentor in the industry, design industry. A lot of design leaders is like I run a design community called Design Coffee Club. So it's a very casual setup. We just go Amethyst or some cafe. We just have a random conversation. We don't discuss design. No, we discuss business. We discuss AI, how to build our business confidence. That's how even I also become a designer to a founder mode. I mean, a lot of founders are coming from that community as well. I mean, we already discussed few things about that.
I want to understand what are the kind of salaries that freshers can expect when they enter the area of design?
Actually, it is based on company to company. If you go to SaaS company, for the fresher, they might give starting from 40, 30K to, I mean, it starts, I mean, I'm starting from very average. It can be 40 or 45 or 50, maybe. I'm starting from 30 actually for a fresher who is starting. Like, I would suggest go for an internship. Then, if it is fine, if they are hiring, maybe you can ask for good numbers. Yeah. Mostly they won't directly hire
Okay.
freshers. Internship, because portfolio speaks a lot at design industry. I mean, even if I'm looking for someone for Pine Design Studio, I actually look for portfolio. That's it. So second only salary part.
You know, before we wind up, I really want to hear the story about you hiring the food delivery guy and how that happened and why do you put your faith in someone so random like that. I heard it. I was very inspired. I would really like you to talk about it.
Actually, I'm not hired. I mentored him actually.
Huh.
So this is very interesting story, and I run a community called SaaS Design. Okay, so after 2 weeks we have that event. So I did a lot of works for the community, and I came to home. It's like 10:30 p.m. In the night. I ordered food. I was so tired actually because I have tiring working for the community event, because there are 200 plus people are coming. How are we going to take care and everything? A lot of things going on. I was so tired. I ordered some food, and one guy came and delivered the food. Then he removed that helmet and asked me, "Are you EV?" Yes, I'm EV. How do you know? I know about you. I mean, in the design industry, you do a lot of mentoring. He talked about it, and suddenly I I felt so emotional actually. So a designer who is doing Zomato thing, it's okay. How it's going? Maybe how I can help him. Then I told him, okay, let's talk sometime. Then I pinged him in Instagram. Hey, we have that community event. So why can't you be part of it? He's super happy. Then actually I booked the ticket on my own money. I didn't even take the community money. I put my own money. I sent him a ticket. He told me I will repay. No, you just come and attend. He came and attend. He met like 100 plus designers there. He has that very good confidence. So super happy. Recently, he sent me his portfolio. So he's looking for a job. Send me his portfolio. It's better than what I have seen a year back. I was super happy about his growth. I hope he has to come in a very good level. Not him as well. Whoever I'm mentoring and what are all designers there. So they want to be a better designer. Designer meaning design to the founders.
Givi, thank you so much for coming here. I mean, your work with students and helping them is truly inspirational. I'll put your contact details at the end of this episode in the description. I really hope that more students who are watching this can take advantage, reach out to you, because it's very difficult to find people who are willing to spend time on others' progress. Everybody spends time on themselves, but people who spend time on other people's progress, there are not a lot of people. And I hope that people watching this episode can take advantage of knowing a person like you. Thank you so much for being here, Ruri.
And one more thing I want to share is I work at SaaS company, right? In that I planned to hire interns team. So I was the one who hired interns at the company. So later we hired 45 people for different operations. I'm the first one who hired interns. So I always support to the students, because one thing they ask frequently when I meet in person in the community, who will give the job to the freshers? So that point always me. Even for Pine Design Studio, I'm going to hire give some opportunity to the freshers as well. And thank you for again inviting me. And thank you. Yeah.
The pleasure was all mine. Thanks, Yuri.
Thanks.